Hey y'all, happy Monday. I think I'm live. I'm on my laptop. It says live. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hey y'all, happy Monday. I am going to wait just a few minutes because I am an hour early. I want to give people a chance to hop on who want to catch the live stream, and then those who need to watch later, obviously it'll be available in here for you. So when you do hop on, go ahead and say hello in the comments. I want to share this out while we're waiting to my team page, and I'm on the computer, so I don't know how to do it on the laptop. That's fine. We'll just do it from my phone. Here we go. I'm going to share this to my team page. Is anybody on? Say hello when you hop on. Okay. Hello, Rebecca, all the way from Canada. I am so glad you're able to catch the live stream with us because I am a little early, but my husband is cooking dinner, and I just want to be sure that I have dinner with my family. So that's just something that's big in our household. We have dinner every night at the table together, and so, well, I thought we were going to have dinner a little sooner, but it looks like it's going to be 7 o'clock when we have dinner. But that's fine. Hello, Kath. Ooh, Las Vegas. I want to take a trip to Vegas, just my husband and I. I think that would be really fun. Thanks for catching the live stream. Oh, several people from Canada. Hello, Hillary. Okay, good. So the live is working. I am on my laptop. I usually go live on my cell phone. It's just easier, but I want to be able to kind of see the comments and do my live. Plus, I have some things on my phone that I want to show you. I am just a very visual learner, and so I want to give you good visuals since we are talking all things social media this evening, which is my favorite thing because that is how I work my business, is strictly social media. So I've already done my introduction. You guys know I'm Robin Hatfield. I am a star director of Team Global Goal Diggers. I have been with Cincy for almost 5 years. My 5-year anniversary is going to be October 1st. And so that's so exciting. Time has definitely flown. And so I just had a brain freeze. I don't know what I was going to say next, but that's fine. So anyways, I have been a star director for maybe going on a year now. My journey has definitely had highs, it's had lows, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk all things social media. So for the past 2 years, I have done nothing but social media. Prior to that, I did do events. That was my jam, but then I have 5 kids. You just saw one go up the stairs. They may pop in and out, so do not mind them. That's just how our household runs. Kids everywhere. And so oh wait, here comes another one. Hurry up, because I'm doing a training.
Hello.
All right. No, go back over there. She even gave you all a shimmy. So anyways, like I was saying, I used to do events, and then when I got pregnant with my youngest, who is 10 months now, my daughter, I told my husband, I said, I'm not doing events anymore. With 5 kids, packing up, doing events, taking all that there, unloading, maybe making sales, maybe not making sales. Then you have to pack it all up, take it home, and then unload again. No, I was not going to do that. So I stuck to my word. I really have worked hard on learning like the ins and outs and all that of social media. And my business has never done better than when I stopped doing events and put all of my focus on social media. So I want to share all the things with you that work with my business. Now, just because something works for me, it may not work for you. You may have to keep trying things until you find your niche with this business. So please do not feel discouraged if I just share something and it sounds really good to you and you try it and it doesn't work. First of all, stay consistent with it so you give it a chance to work. And if it truly doesn't work for you, switch it up and try something else. So all things social media. First of all, social media is a free tool to utilize for your business. And if you use it right, it can do wonders for you. And so there are so many different outlets to the social media world. There's Facebook, there's Instagram. I don't know if anybody uses Twitter still, but there's Twitter. I mean, lots of people on Snapchat. I have one and I very rarely use it, but there's Snapchat. That may be somebody's jam. TikTok is like a huge thing nowadays. And I'm sure there's more social media outlets. Those were just like the top 5 I could kind of think of. I use Facebook and I use Instagram for my business. No, I told you I'm doing a training. Sorry, you guys. So I use Facebook and Instagram for my business. That just works for me. Now, if one of these other outlets work for you, by all means, do that. So here is the most important tool for social media. Sharing versus selling. Yes, there is a huge difference, and I'm going to break it down for you. So, selling. Flyers after buy this, after buy this. That is selling, and your viewers just do not want to see that. So if you're posting flyer after flyer, I want to strongly encourage you to stop. Stop sharing all the flyers. It is not getting anyone's attention. What it is doing for your business is driving people away, and they are going to find a consultant who is authentically sharing, is how I'm going to word it. And when I say authentically sharing, you are going to be using real life images of products. You are going to be showcasing yourself and what you have to offer and what's going on in your little world right here. So stop with the flyers. Now, this brings me to LTOs. I know LTOs. Go. I am so sorry, you guys. I told them before I hopped on not to bother me, but so LTOs. A lot of the times it's really hard to get a real life image with an LTO. So we kind of have to use the flyers. But what you can do with these flyers and how you're going to market that flyer can make a difference versus the selling aspect. So one thing I did, I'm going to scroll on my Facebook and I'm going to show you what, when we had the Harry Potter pre-order, how I worded it to get pre-orders versus just saying Harry Potter is coming out, pre-order with me. And so let me find it, because like I said, I am very visual. And so I just want to give you a good idea. So here it is. So I had to use, hold on, I gotta go this way. I had to use that flyer. I mean, there just wasn't a real life image. And so I used the flyer, but it says Harry Potter. My son is obsessed with HP. And you know, I'm going to snag him this. Best of all, he doesn't even know it yet with like the little winky face. But I just ruined the surprise because my son's over there, so he just heard. So, but that's how I marketed that Harry Potter pre-order, because my son just loves Harry Potter. Like, he has all the books, he's read them, he has all the movies. So if you do have to use a flyer, try to market it to some sort of authentic way. So authentic to me was just my son loves Harry Potter and I am ordering him one, and I actually got shares on that and I got a bunch of pre-orders. So yes, you can use flyers, but try to use them very sparingly. Yeah. I'm going to tie my hair back because it is in my way. It's hot. My neck is hot. I'm sweating. Okay, so sharing. How are you showcasing yourself to the world? Because here's what's going to happen is when you are consistently, remember that word because that's very important in this business. So when you are consistently showcasing yourself, what's going to happen is people are going to get intrigued. And I promise you, people are watching you. I just got a message the other day from someone just because of how consistent I am on social media with my business. People are going to wonder what you're doing, what you have going on over there in your little world, and they're going to want to be in it. I promise you. But you have to do it consistently and you have to showcase yourself. So when I say showcase yourself, it does not always have to be Scentsy. For example, today, actually, I just made a post not that long ago because my daughter, my 10-month-old, was snuggling with me. And it says, spit up and snuggles. I smell like spit up, but that's okay because I'm enjoying snuggles with my girl with the heart. And then it's just a picture of her and I. Had to do it in black and white because I just need a little filter. I was feeling like a little filter. And so that is just showing the world like, hey, it's what time? That was an hour ago. It's 5 o'clock on a Monday, and I get to sit in this recliner with my daughter while she sleeps on my chest. I'm sure most people are just now getting off work. And so somebody, I'm sure a mom is going to see that and they are going to relate. Remember that word, relatable. They are going to relate to this post because 1, they have kids. 2, they probably smell like spit up too. And 3, they get snuggles from their baby. So I shared that, and posts like that are going to get more interaction versus you trying to say, join my team. This post here doesn't say anything about Scentsy, but in the long run, because I promise you people are silently watching, they're going to remember that post and they're going to eventually message you. So it does have something to do with your journey and how you're able to smell like spit up at 5 o'clock on a Monday. So I wanted to share that post with you. Another post that I wanted to showcase with you. So one for pre-order. Remember that succulent warmer that like sold like crazy and then it went on pre-order? So there's a lot of leaders that share their real life image. There's a lot of leaders that share their real life images with other leaders to share with their teams. And so I'm sure you have a real life image of the succulent warmer. It's coming back August 1st. It's in the new catalog. You guys, you could market that warmer and how much you love it. And it's in my kitchen, and this is my post, and this is how I got pre-orders. So when August 1st comes, like, y'all, I'm going to start the month off strong. So it says succulent. It's a whole vibe, and it's coming back. I'm not telling them, like, hey, come buy this. I'm just saying, like, look at this vibe. Like, you may want it. And so this is in my kitchen with the warmer, and I have it. I always need to go this way. And I have it staged. Real life photos. This is going to get more interaction than you posting a flyer of the succulent warmer and asking people to buy it from you. So sharing versus selling. You're going to stop with all the flyers and you're going to really dig into getting some real life images. Images. I should have brought some water down here. Real life images. Make an album in your phone and label it like fall, winter 2021 images. That's what I do. And keep them in that folder so that way it's easier for you to find those so you can showcase those products authentically They're more beautiful that way in the real life image. So, sharing versus selling. Stay consistent and be relatable. So, do you need something? Sorry, my son was staring at me. So if you do make a post that has Scentsy in it, so this one, we went on a mile walk with my kids. And so this says, enjoying a cold, refreshing Sonic drink after our mile walk. And that's on Owning Your Own Time. So I didn't even say anything about Scentsy, but it's just a photo of my kids and I. We're in the car. I just bought them a Sonic drink. Like, people are going to see that. Like, you own your own time. Like, what do? And that comes to, aren't you the sweetest? Look what my son brought me. I said, man, I sure got some water. He went up and got me one. What a sweet guy. Thank you. So when you do share the opportunity on social media, you don't even have to say Scentsy. If you get someone on here who likes your post that you haven't had a conversation with, you can message that person and just thank them for liking your post and start an authentic conversation with them. They clearly liked that post for a reason, and just start a conversation. For one, you're not cold messaging them. Never cold message because they liked your photo. Two, you're not even talking about the business opportunity yet. You're just trying to get to know them and build a relationship. Relationships. You're relatable. Do you see how those two words go hand in hand with each other? If you are not relatable, you are not going to build connections with people. Plain and simple. You have to be relatable. So you need to write down things that you like that are relatable to other people. So for myself, I'm a mom. I've got 5 kids. There's lots of people on social media that has kids. That is a huge connecting point that you can have with someone. One of my customers messaged me the other day and was just saying, hey, how's it going? I was like, girl, it's crazy over here. It's hectic. And we didn't even talk Scentsy. We just conversed and continued building our relationship because we have kids. We also both just moved. There's another connecting point. We just bought a house. This is my new house. And that's another connecting point. My oldest son plays competitive baseball. Lots of people have their kids in sports. You can relate to someone on that level. And me being at the ball field, best believe it goes on social media to showcase what I am doing. I am just simply sharing with my followers what I am doing, how I'm spending my weekend, and it's on the ball field once again, watching my son doing what he loves. And you don't even have to mention Scentsy, because what's going to happen is people are just going to continue watching you, and they're going to see. And then when you do, now I'm not saying don't ever thank Scentsy for anything, but make sure that when you post on social media, it's not Scentsy, 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 Scentsy. People are definitely going to get turned off if you're looking like a robot on the meets. So be authentic to yourself. Share those relatable connecting points that you may have with someone, and all of our connecting points are different. You may like to cook. Are you sharing what you cooked for dinner? I guarantee you that post is going to get tons of views. You want to know why? Because sometimes I share what we're having for dinner, and I'll ask, what are you having for dinner? And lots of people will comment. That is a great interactive post. You're getting all of these comments. So then when you do share a Scentsy post, since those people have been engaging with you, they're going to see your Scentsy post. So you catch my drift, why it doesn't always have to be about Scentsy. Switch it up, make it interactive, showcase you, find those connecting points, things that you like that you can connect with other people. And I tell you what, Your business will soar if you start doing these things and changing up how you work on social media. So the last thing, I made notes. I think it's the last thing that I want to talk about for social media wise is, well, you're probably wondering, well, how do you expand your customer base on social media? Well, are you asking your customers to tag you in their orders when they get it? Hey, Laura. Are you asking them to tag you in their orders when they get it? Are you sending them thank you mail and asking them to share that on their feed to showcase like what they got in the mail from you? I think I used my last one because I just made new branding ones, but I have these. I have one left from, so this is my branding tag that goes on my customer mail. And what I am going to do for you guys when I get off of this live, because I make a branded version and an unbranded version of everything that I make so I can share it with my team, I will upload all of my unbranded tags and things that I use to help get exposure on social media. And so this just says, this is my old one, so you're not going to get this one. You'll get my new one. This just says, love brag tag. When your order arrives, do a happy dance. Then brag on social media and don't forget to tag me. Referrals get rewarded. And then it just has my name and a picture of my daughter and I, because that was my branding for the spring summer catalog. So slap that on your thank yous. Tell your customers, all of my accounts are public. Kath, they're all public. Tell your customers to share their order on social media. Share their whatever you send them in the mail on social media and tag you. Because if they don't tag you, it's fine. Maybe tag yourself in the comments. But you want to have some sort of way to turn on the notifications for that post, because if somebody's commenting and they're like interested in the product, obviously you want to be able to reach out and keep track of all of that. What do you send for a thank you? I will get to that. So make sure, like, if they don't tag you, you can always turn on the notifications. Sometimes I do this to my customers' posts, like if they share my post or if they share their thank you mail and don't tag me, I just click on those 3 dots and turn on notifications, so that way I can follow the comments. You can like silently do that. Sounds crazy, but that's what I do. If my customer forgets to tag me, I just follow along. But ask them to tag you. That is going to get you free exposure on social media. I do it all the time. And like I said, I only work from social media. And so I need my customers tagging me so I can gain new customers. And then it just keeps expanding from there. I have also been upping my Facebook party games. My Facebook party game. Not games. My Facebook party game. I've been trying to do more Facebook parties. You can expand your network that way. I'm not going to go into Facebook parties because I'm not here to talk about parties. I'm just here to talk social media. So Facebook parties, they add their friends. Obviously, you can expand your network that way. So we've talked about social media being a free tool. We've talked about some of the different outlets. I use Facebook and Instagram for my business. That works for me. Do what works for you. Sharing versus selling. Stop with all the dang flyers. If I could give you any advice, stop with the dang flyers. Find you some real life images to share on social media. It's even better if it's your own real life photo on social media. How do I use Instagram? So I really love the stories feature on Instagram. I said I thought that was my last thing, but I forgot about stories. I didn't write it down. I really wanted to touch base on that sharing versus selling, because that's going to make a huge difference in your business. So the stories feature, shut that door because I can hear the dogs. I can show you what my story looks like on Instagram, maybe. I don't think there's a lot on there. But somebody shared this photo with us. Somebody shared this photo, real life photos. I don't know what's next. Oh, the new catalog. So it's myself with the showcase brochure, and I did the question thing asking, would you like the new Scentsy catalog? Get out of my video. Would you like the new Scentsy catalog? I let my VIPs get first dibs on catalogs because I want them to feel important. I have a VIP page. It works great for me. So I go there first for the new catalog, and then I will get onto my social media and ask, basically, I guess, my non-customers if they would like a new catalog. And so that was a picture of me with the showcase brochure. So it's an authentic photo of myself asking, would you like the new catalog? I am going to mail showcase brochures. It's just cheaper than a catalog. You do what works for you. I want to save my pocket. Showcase brochure it is. So stories feature is huge for me, and I do reels. Well, I just started dabbing into reels because when I'm scrolling Instagram, I'm seeing all these dang reels, and I'm like, I need to get into the reels game. So my goal is Monday through Friday, 1 reel a day. So far, I'm on track. Hopefully, well, I'm going to stay on track. I got to change my mindset. So reels, and you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Instagram, and you can get a good feel for how I showcase myself there. My Instagram is just robin.hatfield1. Very simple name. But you can follow me there. You can see my reels, my postings, and my stories. So then you get a real good visual of how I work my business on media. So I am kind of answering questions now. So Stacy, I use my personal Instagram. I do not have a separate one because here's what's going to happen. Well, here's my take. You do what works for you, but this is my take on having so many separate accounts. I recruit. I'm a top recruiter. I recruit like crazy. And when I sponsor, if it's just all strictly Scentsy, I am not going to sponsor anybody that way. I sponsor because of all those posts I was showing you, how I don't even talk about Scentsy. I sponsor that way, and I start conversations with people and just get to know them and build that relationship. And then, like, if I have a host kit or something, I can give that to them or talk to them about the 99 kit. Like this month, we're in that transition month, and so I can share with them how they can get those like added added freebies, because you get the fall winter catalogs and the fall winter testers. Hey, I'm gonna need y'all to stop. They tested me. So no, I don't use separate accounts because I want to showcase my life. I am comfortable with showcasing and sharing my kids and all that on my personal account. It works for me. But if that doesn't work for you, by all means do what does. I'm going to scroll up to see if I missed. If you have a question, you can drop it in the comment while I'm live, and I can answer them for you. Yes, real. If you want to be real brave, do a Facebook Live. You can even go live on Instagram too. Use that tool. How did you do your picture or your branding tag? Everything I create is on Canva. I have the pro version of Canva only because I use it so much. And when I do my Facebook parties, I can create an image and have my like Facebook and Instagram like clickable links on there. So I have the pro version, and I will when I get off here, I'm going to upload a bunch of unbranded tags and stuff for you that you're more than welcome to use. Just remember, these are going to be customized to me and what my color scheme is for the fall. If you don't like it, take it and create your own. Some of these things I saw people share, and I took it and made my own version of it. What do you send for thank you? So I send candy. I send a scent circle. Now my thank yous I do through Pirate Ship. So it's going to cost me at least $3 to send. You do not have to spend that much. That's just what I have worked up to and what works for me now. And so they get spoiled in their thank you. But if that's not in your budget, do a 1 stamp product sheet, some sort of thank you. You can send, well, at least here I can send a scent circle for 1 stamp. Just keep it at an ounce. Tips, how to use Instagram. I answered that one. Yes, Canva is thebomb.com. You can do everything on Canva. Okay, so I don't see any more questions. So hopefully something, or maybe a lot of things that I said this evening helps you guys out with your social media accounts. It's really just showcasing yourself to the world and not being spammy. Would probably be the way I would describe your social media accounts. Like, it's all things you love, all things that you can relate to others. Oh, Stacy, yeah, super new. Okay, cool. So I'm glad you're still in the learning phase, so we can get you set up for success right off the bat. And so yeah, it's just being you on social media, so people can connect to you. I mean, they buy Scentsy from people they know, like, and trust, so keep that in mind. So yeah, so hopefully I said this evening was helpful, or maybe gave you a reminder. Maybe you need to revamp your social media. I've had to revamp mine before because I was doing flyers. I was the flyer girl, and I was Scentsy all the time, and it wasn't working. And so when I started doing all these things and just being myself, business has been amazing. So if you do have any questions, feel free to drop it in the comments. I will answer as I can. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, I just don't accept consultant friend requests, only because we get capped out at like 5,000 friends. So Stacy, if you're on Instagram, if you would like to follow me there, I will post my Instagram handle and anybody can follow me there. That just works out better for me. My content is the same in both places, just about, except Instagram has Reels, so I can be a little more open, I guess, per se. And then when we hop off here, I will upload you can see my new branding things, and you can take it, use it for yourself, change it up, whatever you'd like. But I appreciate y'all for hopping on, catching the live. If you're catching the replay of this, thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to share this to your groups, feel free to. And I hope y'all have a fabulous evening.